And the title of number 4 is You Must Produce. It's time to produce for yourself. It's time to create your own wealth. It's time to produce for yourself. It's time to create your own wealth. That's the title of the one we have entered. Read the passage of them eating the Passover. Start from there. Tell us where you are reading. Joshua chapter 5 verse.
Joshua chapter 5 verse 11.
Okay.
And they did eat of the old corn of the land on the morrow after the Passover, unleavened cakes and parched corn in the same day.
Good.
And the manna ceased on the morrow after they had eaten of the old corn of the land.
Okay, listen to this.
Neither did have
Listen to this. So all this time since they left Egypt, all the 40 days in the wilderness, until the Jordan was broken for them and they passed through, they were still eating, collecting mannas from heaven, the food of angels. Now, the manna ceased. Keep reading so that I can join it.
And the manna ceased on the morrow after they had eaten of the old corn of the land. Neither had the children of Israel manna anymore, but they did eat of the fruit of the land of Canaan that year.
Yep.
And it came to pass, when Joshua was by Jericho, that he lifted up his eyes.
Stop there. Stop there. That one is a different video. Let me address something here for you to know. Why did the manna cease? Why did the manna cease? People should contribute here. Why did the manna cease? Why did God stop? Why was the manna given to them? They were in a wilderness. They can't plant. So God was the supplier of food on a daily basis. Can you imagine for 40-something years they were on heaven welfare system? For 40-something years, God fed them. God gave them food from heaven. He allowed them to participate in eating what angels eat, because that's what manna is. And they live healthy. But now the manna ceased. Why did the manna cease? Everybody, please. Samantha, you are the reader. Save your bread. I want to hear from other people. Why did the manna cease?
Now they are in the land, they can make their own food.
So why is it that God will no longer be their supplier? Was it not easier for God to continue to perform the miracle of food? Huh?
But where they are now, they can produce for themselves food.
There you go. Where they are now, they can produce for themselves, said Lizzie and Mary. It is sheer wickedness. It is evil that you continue to depend on God where God is depending on you. It is a scale of the highest evil that you can stay on a job and earn money, and you are going to pray to get money from God. Whereas God has given you every knowledge, intelligence, given you a good job, help you start a good business, and yet you don't want to do any of them. You want miracle money, miracle food, miracle house, miracle clothes. You want God to go and tell somebody to give it to you for free. It's what we call wickedness. And a lot of religion, especially Christianity, teaches people to be lazy. It does not teach, it does not minister like I do. It does not, in fact, the word, it doesn't guide people like I'm doing. A bunch of homeless people, nothing is wrong with them. And the churches are feeding them in order for the church to remain relevant or to be seen to be doing charity work. Whereas those guys could have been at job working and making money. We want to use them for election or use them as a token to get money. So we can't put them to work. We put them on Social Security so that they get crazy checks, and yet they are not crazy. I was in downtown once, and I was watching as some homeless people. I was standing somewhere. I went to go and get a cup of cappuccino, and I was standing outside the shop that I went to, and I saw some homeless people standing waiting for a bus. I was out for a walk, and they were teaching each other how to get Social Security for disability. What they call it, crazy check. They have different kind of checks. They have private organ check, what they call P check. They have baby mama check, mama baby check, crazy folks check, different kind of check. Support the child check, child support check, different things. Food check food. They were teaching each other how to get Section 8 housing, how to get food stamp, how to even have the government pay for your dog. And one of the men was telling the other man, when you go to the Social Security, the Social Services office, they will ask you to count from 1 to 10. And he told the man, what do you say? The man said, I will simply count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The man said, you are a fool, they will not give it to you. They will say that nothing is wrong with you. You should be saying 9, 3, 7, 5, 0, 0. Just turn it upside down. They will say you are crazy enough. You are really crazy. And they will give it to you. They will ask you, do you know the address do you know where you come from? If you are from Oklahoma, you should say that you are from Sacramento. They say, which Sacramento? Kansas? There is no Sacramento in Kansas. Then they know you are mixing it up. They'll ask you questions like that. Don't say the right thing. Say it like crazy people talk. And when you are walking in there, carry some inhaler. Walk like somebody that is suffering from what do we call it? Shakilitis. I make up that one. Shakilitis. You know what shakilitis is? You guys don't know what shakilitis mean. Like when those people, when they fall down, they will be foaming and shaking. What do we call them? Epilepsy, yeah. Epilepsy. So I call it shakilitis. I make up that word, yeah. So they will ask the person to walk like shekelitis, to keep their hand like this and be walking like, and open their mouth and be walking and be going, and walking like they are suffering from shekelitis, and possibly let them carry a cane and go there and they will give it to them. They were teaching each other how they do this. If they ask you whether you're a man or a woman, you should tell them that you don't know which one you are. That's what they teach each other. And they scam society. It's a wicked thing. Having a job, owning a business, we call it an honor thing. Some people see it as suffering, but we call it an honor thing. Why? Because it's a thing of responsibility and duty, living the good life that you want and not becoming a nuisance to people. God fed them because God fed them with manners, with quail, with meat, with all kind of stuff. Why? He made nature bring to them. He made his planet bring to them. Why? Because they were in a situation that they cannot take care of themselves. They can't plant. It's pure desert. They don't have the science to turn the sand into fertile land to build cities in it. They don't have the science. So God took it upon himself to be the one to guide them, to provide for them. There is a place where you reach that the way God used to guide you will not be that way. He will cut it off. You will only see his power, not his guidance, because you don't need his guidance anymore. You are already in your place of authority and location. There's a place where God was telling people to be giving to you, then he will cut it off. Why? Because you don't need that anymore. You can provide for yourself now. You have what it takes to get what you want. Write that down. It's a powerful key. You have what it takes to get what you want. So God turned the manna off. Angels, your job is done. Don't feed them no more. Nature, don't feed them no more. Don't provide for them. They are going to be providing for themselves. God trusts you enough that you can provide for yourself. Food, clothing, everything. Why are you still disturbing God over what you can provide for yourself? Over what you can sit down and plan and execute for yourself? Yes, you want to go and take over cities, intellectual dominion, military dominion, economic dominion. But how are you even going to manage that when you have not yet learned the discipline of self-provisions, self-protection, self-preservation? The people that God have the highest respect for are people who have learned how to provide and to protect for themselves. Write that down. It's a big key. The people that God has the highest respect for are people who have learned how to protect and provide for themselves. It is Where you reach a place that you don't know what to do, you ask God, what should I do concerning this? What should I do concerning this? And then God will show you what to do. But He's not going to do it for you. It's in certain cases that God will do it for you through other people. But in majority of cases, He will show you how to do it so that you can do it for yourself. When it comes to the real thing, when it comes to the big money, it's gonna be you doing it for yourself. It's self-help project. Now let me say it. You can write this down as a powerful key. The desire of God for every human being is to lead you in the way of self-help projects. Because that is where the big money and life is. Ha! Because remember, all this time God has been providing for them, they've never been rich. They are just poor, crappy people, just surviving. They were not better than the animals. They had nothing to achieve, nothing, except make babies and fight among themselves. But now they are going to inherit cities. And they are going to run cities. Are you prepared to go and run cities? You want God to give you money? Are you prepared for the administration of money? Because money is a pain. The bigger your wealth, the more distress. Unless you are prepared for it. You are praying to and saying that God should make you educated. God, please educate me. God, please make me smart. God, please make me wise. God, please give me knowledge. God, please give me understanding. And the knowledge and the understanding are all in the books, in the internet, on especially YouTube. YouTube is the #1 university in the world. If you know how to use it correctly, because everything that is there is not true. The internet is a big university, but everything that is there, many of them are fake and falsehood. So you have to navigate to the right ones, and they are all there. God is not coming to build you a house. He's going to help you build it. He's going to help you buy it. He's not coming to be in charge of your health. There are things that you are going to do for your own health. Are you willing? Are you ready? And that's what we were discussing in the first broadcast this afternoon. People want you to be separated from the world. I don't want to leave the world. I belong to this world. This world belongs to my God. I want to participate in every good thing in this earth. Be ye come out from among them and be ye separate. I'm not coming out. I'm not separating anything. You have to begin to create your own wealth. Provide for yourself. Either you are growing your own food, you have money to buy your own. Everything in this world, either you create them or you buy them. So you are going to create the way to get these things without being a nuisance to any human being. You have to know this for a fact. God stopped feeding them. And now they began to plant. They began to grow their own crops. Rear more animals. Because the animals have some greener pastures to eat from. Now they are better human beings. You can think right and be happy. They are now eating fresh products and not the same thing over and over again. Video number 4 is over.